Here at the Yecheng Museum in Linjiang County, about 300 Buddha statues are on display. These are just a few of nearly 3,000 Buddha statues that have caught the interest of archaeologists since being unearthed last year. He Lichun, an archaeologist with the Institute of Archaeology under the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences, can still recall the excitement he felt when he learned about the discovery.
At first, we thought it would be an ordinary discovery, as it is common to find one or two ancient artifacts here in Yecheng. However, as we dug further, we found a large pit full of Buddha statues, and we soon realized the discovery was no ordinary one.
When excavation was completed on January 25, 2012, a total of 2,895 Buddha statues and statue fragments had been unearthed from the pit in Yecheng. The discovery was the largest of its kind in the country since the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949. The Buddha statues are mostly made of white marble and blue stone and date back to the Eastern Wei and Northern Qi dynasties. They range in height from 20 centimeters to the height of a full-grown person.
Based on our studies, 90% of the statues are white marble and date back some 1,500 years ago. The statues' molding is exquisite, and their themes are diverse.
Yecheng was established during the spring and autumn period some 2,700 years ago. It served as the political center of China during the Three Kingdoms period from 220 to 280 AD, as well as during the northern dynasties from 386 to 581 AD. Buddhism was initially conceived in India and was introduced to China during the Western Han Dynasty some 2,000 years ago.
This seated Buddha has a shield in the shape of a tree. Beneath the tree, there are animals like lions and dragons. This Buddha statue is actually made to resemble an Indian Buddha.
Buddhism was very popular during the Eastern Wei and Northern Qi dynasties, when Yecheng served as China's capital. It was especially prevalent in the Northern Qi period, as the imperial family at that time revered Buddhas. The discovery of the statues has given even more support to this assertion.
Judging from these different Buddha statues, we can see how Buddhism flourished in Yecheng at that time. The city was the center of Buddhist art and culture in North China during the late Northern dynasties.
The damage and burial of the statues raises questions, since Buddhism was quite popular at the time of their creation. Archaeologists suspect that purges of Buddhism that occurred after the fall of the Northern Qi dynasty may have resulted in the burial of the statues.
Our studies suggest these statues were buried at random, like maybe people dumped them in a hurry or were officially required to destroy and bury them during the time of the purge. The newly discovered statues are mostly damaged, so it can't be the case that they were respectfully buried in an orderly way.
There have been 4 Buddhism purges throughout China's history, with the last occurring during the Tang Dynasty, when a Taoist emperor began shutting down Buddhist temples and forcing monks and nuns to resume secular life in 845 AD. Since there were a small number of Tang Buddha sculptures among the unearthed statues, archaeologists suspect that they may have been buried at that time. Archaeologists are repairing and restoring the statues amid the Buddhist Art Museum's construction. The museum is expected to open next year.